We're hiking again.
I love this life.
RV, bus, and trailer parking.
What? Oh! My feet are so cold.
We're out hiking again here in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. We're actually on the Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore, which is a lot bigger than we thought. It's a big national conservation area for the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And on it, one of the iconic things, of course, is the Pictured Rocks. But since we're early in their season, they are not having their cruises yet that take you right along the Pictured Rocks. So, only way we can get to it is if we hike.
By our feet.
Yeah, so we've been hiking on this trail, which is the Mosquito Falls to Chapel Falls Loop. It's one of the more popular ones here at Pictured Rocks.
I think I can see some stuff.
Oh. And so we've hiked 3 miles already, went by Mosquito Falls. There was no mosquitoes. That's a good thing about early season.
Yep.
And it was really beautiful. But now we're just now getting up to Lake Superior. And Lake Superior is where the sandstone cliff edges is what makes up the Pictured Rocks. So we're hoping to get some good views of that and check those out. And then later tonight, we're gonna do some camping in our Adventure Subaru and our rooftop tent. Hopefully we find some camp spots.
Yep, and tomorrow rain is scheduled, so we're getting this hike in today on Friday, enjoying it as much as we can. And if it doesn't rain tomorrow, we might try out some mountain biking.
Yes, that'd be a lot of fun. So weather dependent. This season has been full of a lot of rain on the weekends, which has made it difficult to camp and hike and do the stuff we love to do.
But we're doing it.
We're doing it. Feels good to get out, nice fresh air. We are down on the beach, our first good view of Lake Superior, and that way is Canada. You'd have to do quite a few rows in your kayak, but Canada's that way. Woo!
So crazy. So this sandstone's really soft, and it's just been saturated by the water. And that's what's breaking down, making all this really nice fine sand that we walked on to get down here. And you gotta be careful because you could walk and just break some pieces off just like that. It's crazy how soft it is.
Yeah, that's why it carves out the pretty walls.
Oh, that's what's carving the walls out. That makes sense.
Oh, learn something new every day. Feels good to just sit here. We only have a little bit of sunlight left and so we want to try to hike up to the next little lookout so we have enough time to hike back to our car, not in the dark, hopefully.
It's gonna be in the dark. It's totally gonna be in the dark.
I'm hoping not. We brought our headlamps just in case. Oh my gosh, guys, we were just about to turn around because we were like, the lookout's too far, we can't go anymore. But then we turned around, we hiked a little bit, and we were like, well, we've made it all this way, we might as well go a little further. And look what we now are able to see.
Steps away from this, that's crazy.
Yes, look at this. This is definitely what Pictured Rocks is known for. Just these amazing cliff sides that have been carved out by Lake Superior. And man, this really makes me want to do the boat cruise in the summer. And I think those open up May and they run through the fall, through summer and fall. And
yeah, it's amazing that it's still standing here and it's beautiful, and the colors of the water are gorgeous, and you can even see underneath the water where the rock is still remaining. It's like the foundation for the arch, and that's really,
yeah,
just,
it's fascinating because you see the cliffside, but you see it almost stair step out into the deep part of the lake.
yeah,
It's just like a drop off after that.
yeah. I'm glad we kept going.
Yeah. So if you're ever in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan and you're near Pictured Rocks, definitely look for those cruise charters, and they'll take you right along. There's much more than just this. This just happens to be one, I think, that's on their website where they drive the boat actually through this arch when the water's high enough. You
can also book a cruise with a glass bottom, and they'll take you over shipwrecks in the lake to see, and I think that would be a fun cruise too.
Really well preserved shipwrecks, at least what it looks like from their photos, and you'll get to really, I mean, you're just maybe like 5 feet over the top of it.
Wow.
Yeah, we really wanted to do that too, but again, this,
not summer yet.
This season has been a little weird. We're a little early for where we're at here in upper Wisconsin, and nothing's really open yet.
Yeah, I know.
And winter's over, and so we haven't gotten to do quite what we've wanted to, but this is pretty great. Well, now we want to book it back to the car, so hopefully we get there before sundown, and then we have to go find a camp spot. We're gonna go try to stay at a state campground in Michigan, but it's first come, first serve, and it is Friday night, so those might be filled up, so we'll see how lucky we get. We made it to our campsite last night.
Yeah. And practically no one else was here. There was one other vehicle, and we have this whole place to ourselves.
I guess there is a bonus of being here during the early part of the season.
And as you can see, it's not raining this morning. It did rain a little bit last night, but nowhere near 2 weekends ago.
Yeah, when it was a downpour.
Yeah.
So this morning what we're doing is we're just kind of enjoying the campground. We have this really great spot right on the lake. We got to wake up this morning and our little exit ladder is facing the lake. And so we got to wake up to a beautiful scenery, got the fire going, just kind of enjoying camping. Because we do a lot of quick camping where we camp, basically are just there for the night and then we go on to another adventure. So we're really enjoying this morning. Megan made a really great breakfast with eggs and strawberries and avocado. Can't beat that.
Yeah, it's been a very peaceful morning. I've loved waking up to the sounds of all of the animals. There's woodpeckers, there's little singing birds. It's fun to listen to them, and it's just so peaceful.
But right now we're just gonna hang around, drink some coffee, probably do some reading, keep the fire tended, and just really enjoy it. So I jumped on the Camp Crocs bandwagon. I was looking for some lightweight sandals I could just slip on and off getting in and out of the tent, and that if they got a little wet or muddy I could just wash them off, and Crocs were the winner. So bought me some Crocs, and let me tell you, life-changing. I wear them around the house, I'm not gonna lie. I wore them into town just the other day. No care in the world. Get you some, you'll thank me. Fun thing we've discovered this camping trip is our little bike rack that goes on the hitch of our Subaru. It works as a perfect place to hold our little camping totes that we have usually stored underneath our tabletop in the Subaru build. But it goes perfect. You can just rest right there, and then whenever we're working with something, we can just reach down and grab what we need while we're cooking. It works perfect. We were not intending that. I don't think we've used our hammocks since Montana last summer. So we were sitting here and we were like, wait a second, why don't we get out our hammocks? We got some trees, we're not in the desert anymore. Oh, it's so peaceful.
A couple months ago, before we left Arizona, we decided to invest in some good camp chairs. They're called the Kickback Rocker by GCI Outdoor. We can see if we can find a link for them for you guys. They're awesome. We love them because they are lower to the ground, which is really nice for us short people. It's just way more comfortable, a little more loungy, less rigid, and of course they rock, and I think that's my favorite part. There's just something about rocking next to the fire. I can see us having little kids, rocking them to sleep next to a fire, and we like them.
Another thing that we like about them is they don't come with those annoying camp chair bags that you can never get your camp chair in. You end up just throwing them away. But what they do come with is a built-in strap on the side, and then a strap that comes over and it hooks into the chair when you have it folded up. So it won't come unfolded. You can still sling it over your shoulder if you're walking a far way. Very good thought idea on the design part. Another great camp gear item that we got recently, I got it for Christmas, is our BALDR 330. And what it is a portable battery pack. It's been really great for us for our weekend trips because we can charge our phones multiple times off of it, and then we can even charge our laptop off of it because it has a built-in sine wave inverter. We had been using just those small battery packs that you can usually hook up like a USB to and charge your phone maybe once off of it, and that just wasn't getting it done. And then to charge off the car and have it running just wasn't ideal. And at that point, we weren't able to charge our laptop because we needed a wall outlet. And so the BALDR 330 has really been a game changer for us. It's nice and portable, it's small, and so we can keep it in the back. We can take it up into the rooftop tent if we need it. It's very portable, so we can take it wherever we need to use it. As you can see, on the front here, it has a little screen which tells you how charged it is on a percentage basis. Then on the front you have a DC lighter charger, 3 USB chargers, and a USB-C charger, and then of course the one wall outlet AC charger off the sine wave inverter. Now, you can't run like appliances off of this. It's only up to 330 watts, but it's enough to charge laptops. And then up at the very top here is a light button, so sometimes we do use it as kind of a lantern, but then just below that is where you have your charger. And so how we charge this thing is 3 different ways. Sometimes when we're at home and we need to charge it really quick, the quickest way is to use a wall outlet, and it'll charge up the battery within about 5 to 6 hours. And that's going from 0 to full, which we never really drain it too often. The next way, and probably the way we use it the most, is the car outlet. Here in the back of the Adventure Subaru, we have a little 12 volt hookup in the back, and so we'll just leave this back there, and then as we're driving to our next adventure location, it's charging the battery for us before we start camping. And that's usually what we do, and it charges it, tops off our battery. And then the last way to charge it, and one of my favorite ways, is we actually have a solar panel, a 120 watt solar panel that we can hook up into it and charge for free by just harvesting the sun's power, which is really cool to us and makes us feel a little bit more off grid if we're ever in a situation where we really needed electricity and we couldn't get it the other two ways. When I was looking into getting a different battery solution for us during our travels, I looked into a lot of different companies. Jackery has a really great one, but the problem with Jackery is they're a little more expensive, where this BALDR 330 was a little cheaper. And so if you're kind of in the same situation I am, don't need anything too fancy, but want something that works and I can charge my, you can charge your laptop, your phone, whatever you might have, then definitely check this out. I'll put some Amazon links down in the description below, and I'll even link the solar panel that we use on occasion down in there also.
So something that has come in really handy with our camping are these Wellax air mats that we put down to sleep on up in the tent, and now we're using it here in the hammock, and I can tell you it's making a huge difference. But at first we didn't think we were going to need these with our rooftop tent, since it has about a 3-inch super squishy mattress. But we were both still waking up sore, so we put these down and we sleep great. Now the other benefit to these is that they help retain heat and they keep the cold out. So that's especially what I'm using it for right now. My legs and my butt are nice and toasty. So you should get yourself one of these. They're so nice because all you gotta do is blow it up through this little valve in the back. It's got a one-way valve for blowing up, and then you can pop it off to deflate it. It's super easy, super fast, and super cheap. And we got this one off of Amazon for a significant discount, like super discount. So we'll find the link again for you guys, and you can check it out if you are in the market for one of these. It's a great addition to any camping situation.
I love this life.
Oh, this is awesome. Oh, I could sleep here tonight.
You are so cozy right now.
I'm so cozy. And I'm reading about ownership.
Nothing like camping in a tent and reading home ownership.
Yeah. Oh, you got to try to get in here with a book.